Hey guys, I wanted to share a video on Excel 4 for those of you who missed class or didn't get it finished. And, share the screen here. Okay, so there's a couple things you need to do here, and there's some important stuff in terms of getting ready for your project, which is coming at you soon, and it's already coming at you depending on what class you're in. To get started, it says rewrite C4 and C5 as standard form numbers. So you should first of all know that C4 means look at column C, row 4, and C5 is column C, row 5. These are not standard form. They have words as part of the number, so we need to translate those. Right? So just to give you some idea about that, if I have 2.3 million and I want to change that and just write the full number out, and I can use no commas, I can put commas in. The commas make it easier to see, and if I click this button up here, then I can actually change the units to dollars, so it knows that I'm talking about money, and then it puts commas in for me. Right? So take that, change it into the same thing. This number, it doesn't know what to do with that because I don't know what that word is. Okay, so I've got to change those into numbers. So I'm going to pretend like my salary here is 2,300,000. Fun. Change it to money. I'm going to change this one to 240,000. Okay. So now I'm going to do my weighted average. Now remember that the weighted average is a simple process of multiplying across, adding down, and dividing if we have no percentages in the problem. So you can see an example of that. If I have level 1, something like this in class, level 2, level 3, level 4, these are houses. So the house price for level 1 is 120,000, level 2 is 130,000, level 3 is 140,000, level 5 is 200,000, and then I have the percent sold here, 2%, 45%, 42%, and that is 1%. Then all I have to do is multiply. Now, multiplying in Excel doesn't need a formula. You just start with the equal sign, and you say, I want to take this cell and multiply it by this cell. Now, I'm clicking instead of writing, but you can write it too. Equals B3. See how it highlights B3 times B4. B4 is the wrong cell. C3 is the normal cell. You also have the option to go down to the corner, left click, and drag down, and it will repeat the calculations for you. Okay, so by clicking here, see how it's done B4 times C4, and here B5 times C5. Okay. Then down here, I want to add it all up. There's a couple ways to add things up. You can just say take this cell plus this cell plus this cell plus this cell. That's a little overworked, and if you have a longer list, it's not necessary. You know, it's just more than you need to do, because remember you have a formula that does that, sum, and then you just highlight from there to there. Press enter. Okay. Remember, if I go too fast, you can always stop, rewind, look at it again, press pause. Okay, so that's going to give you a number here, and I'm going to just change these so that I can do this, but that. Okay, so okay, so you got to the point where you've got yourself this number, and remember that the fourth step is to divide if there's no percentages. Well, given that there's no percentages, I can just type this number in here. The average is the number you use the average formula and just do these guys here. Okay. Now, these numbers aren't going to match because I changed all the salaries. So let's talk a little bit about what I want you to do next. It says the new weighted average of top salary increases to $2 million. Now, since our top salary is already about $2 million, I'm going to change it to $3 million. So notice that I didn't use a cell reference here. I typed in the answer from here and put it here. What that does is that allows me to change this number to 3 million. Okay, just check that zeros are good. This number hasn't changed. This number changed, and this number changed because I used cell references. So now this is 49,887 if I change the top to 3 million. I'm going to go back to what I had before, which was 2.3 million. And then I'm going to change, instead of 40,000, let's make it, what I just did there was I accidentally erased it, and then I said, oh, no, I didn't want to erase that, so I did Control-Z, or Command-Z if you have a Mac, and that basically is the undo button, which is also up here. Okay, I'm going to just do 30,000. So I changed this to 30,000, and I'll put down what that does here. Okay, I'm in the wrong cell. I'm going to press Escape. 50 to 30. Okay. Again, if I want to make all of these dollars, I can just click on the dollar sign, and it'll change all this to money. And I've basically done all the math I need to do. Now I'm going to answer my summary question. Now, a lot of people have trouble with this second question. You pick a random employee. Which number is closer to the employee's salary? So first of all, if I pick a random employee, I don't know exactly who I'm going to get. But take a look at this. The sum of these two, it shows me down here, is 95.7%. In other words, over 95% of the employees are level 2 or level 1 employees. It's the typical corporate structure. You have a lot of people that are not paid very well, and then you have some people at the top who are making lots of money. So 95% of employees make $30,000 or $40,000. Now, if I pick a random employee, probably I'm going to get a level 2 or level 1 employee. So let's just imagine I pick this guy. Is his salary closer to this number or this number? Well, 40,000. You can see for yourself which one is it closer to. If I pick a level 1 employee, which salary is closer? This number or this number? That's all you're saying. And again, I'm focusing on the bottom two because 95% of the employees come from those tiers. Okay, that's it. I think you're in good shape. Save it, submit it, and let me know if you have questions.